I got you.
Now, recently, I definitely wanted to touch on this subject. We saw a lot of ratchetness going on between the baby and DANI LEIGH.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
I didn't see that.
Ooh.
It was quite entertaining. I mean, I'm embarrassed to say it.
Yeah, we all
Did you know
are.
who she was?
No, I didn't know
I
who
didn't know who
she
she
was.
was.
I didn't know
Yeah.
who she was.
No, I've been following that story for a while.
You've been following that for a while?
Yes, it's a really big thing on YouTube. Before, like while she was conceiving her baby, but it just came full circle. And I think she just showed, and why a lot of people related to it is because she showed somebody that was trying to be private about it, and people were speculating how it was going, and she tried to keep it under wraps, and he did too, and it exploded. And a lot of people could relate to those situations, you know. And
Who in this room can relate to those situations?
a lot of
Not.
seeing their mothers go through it, their
No.
fathers go through it, you know.
No.
So
I've seen people around me. Go
I've
through
never seen that,
where they
ever.
dealt with someone that
You've never seen that?
that did boyfriend things,
yeah.
and then when it was actually time for you to be that,
Yeah, downplay the
boyfriend, it
relationship
was like-
completely.
No, I
Well,
definitely
I'm
seen
gonna say
never
this.
my girl.
In defense of the
you was
men.
never my girl.
In defense of the men.
Did he say that to her?
But we could
Yes.
do boyfriend
Hold on,
things.
hold on,
I
hold
could
on.
sleep with you unprotected
Hold on, hold on.
consistently.
Jenna, he said that to her?
Side chick.
No,
What?
he
Oh
didn't
yeah, he
say.
told her
Hold
she
on,
was a
hold
side
on,
chick
wait,
this whole time.
one at a time. But I do want to say in defense of the men, we are more contractual creatures. So if there is no contract,
Not the.
that's kind of how
Like
we
if you
operate.
don't have that, like if you
it
don't
is
have
not
that
established.
discussion,
Facts.
like if you don't say it, like I feel like women been wifing niggas for years, but it's because the women apply the pressure and have the conversation. The woman will do the wifey type shit, apply the pressure. Timing is everything too, because you got to catch a nigga ready. You got to catch him slipping, right? So you catch the nigga and at the right time, and then you pop the question. You done did all this wifey shit. You got him back in the corner, and next thing you know, he wifed up.
But in some instances, as a man who was also a pleaser in those departments,
Which we've experienced recently, like we've seen
What
a
do you-
man overextending his
yes,
niceness.
we've seen that.
and
But
she's like,
but on no.
like him
I would
like that."
never do that shit. I
Not
would
you,
never do
not
that
you,
shit.
but it does work.
Ain't no paid vacations unless I know I'm yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So,
All right.
but for me,
But it happens.
For me, I feel like if you want the best experience, even if it's not 100% there, you got to make it feel like that. Because especially if you're going after a woman who values herself, she's not gonna let it go. She's not gonna let the whole hoe out. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna be your dirty little girl.
Well, you can't speak for
unless
every
you
woman
make
because
her
some
feel a
women
certain
come
way.
into it like, oh, that's what I want, that's what I'm gonna do. Then that's what you're gonna get. So
That's true.
who are you willing to work
But that's not the
for?
challenge.
Like, how do you determine the difference as a man? How do you determine the difference? Like,
There's a challenge,
You
and
gotta
then there's
figure
no
it out.
challenge.
you just
You gotta
as
figure
time
it out.
goes.
Like you know, like I mean, like personally, like for myself, like you don't know. Like a lot of looks could be deceiving than a motherfucker.
That's a
You
fact.
understand what I'm saying? So one rule I always had is to just drive slow. You get to see more shit.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying?
There are
so,
some gorgeous scumbags out here.
right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, look,
Beautiful.
look,
I'm telling you, look. Oh my God! And you wouldn't
heart
even
is
know.
ice cold.
right,
You wouldn't even know.
right,
You wouldn't even
right,
know.
right.
But is it scumbag to who? Like,
Right.
you know, I think men love the challenge.
Facts.
And that makes a woman even more alluring if you can make her, if she wasn't attracted to you and then all of a sudden she's attracted to you versus somebody that's like, oh yeah, they're impressed by your bag and how much money you got and they will give it up to you. I think what we have to like first remember is that women like a bunch of years ago, you know what I mean by a bunch of years ago, but
Right.
we couldn't even own land. We couldn't even like do certain things. So a lot of us, our right was inherited to just be a partner, somebody that would have babies with you, would be, you know, so
Right.
I think
But
that
is that so
men,
bad?
That has a lot to do with why women marry men, why they decide to be monogamous, to be with somebody that's supportive and strong.
Men want a challenge because that seems like it's not a challenge.
Nah, but what?
Yeah.
Well, like some dudes do want to challenge.
Your wife
though.
can, yeah.
Like some dudes, like I think it's it depends on where niggas are in their life.
But do
You know
we
what
want
I
the
mean?
challenge of Jasmine from Aladdin or the Taming of the Shrew? Which one?
Yeah, see?
Jasmine from Aladdin, like that's, you know what I mean?
She had it going. She had it all.
I don't.
Right.
But
I'm not even familiar. I didn't see Aladdin. I'm sorry.
You didn't see
Rock,
Aladdin?
don't say that.
You didn't see Aladdin.
Don't judge me.
How did you not see Aladdin? bro?
Tell me what year it came out, and I'll
It's a
tell you why I
cartoon.
didn't see it.
Yeah.
You said what year it came out?
Got nothing to do with nothing.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't have nothing to do with my life. Why was a grown ass man going to see Aladdin? Like I didn't have a kid until 7 years ago.
Right. Yeah. Aladdin
You understand what I'm
definitely came
saying?
out before that.
You mean somebody he has to work for as
So
far
as
as
you, so wait, hold on. So
Hold on,
as you were
wait.
saying, hold on,
We
hold
getting
on.
off track. We
Yes,
getting off track.
wait, let's get
What?
back
We
to
getting off
what
track.
you were saying.
Yeah.
My
You
bad.
mean like somebody you have to work for versus like a Jasmine would be somebody you would have to work for. A princess, you have to use your intellectual, you would have to show your emotions and love
Right,
her
right.
versus maybe
Right.
a simple poor woman that she's just happy like most women that are in polygamous relationships out of the country and all of these that they're more
yeah.
of there for survival mechanism.
Right.
Right.
So they giving it to you because they have to, like you're it. Their mentality, this is what they were bred for to do. And even women nowadays, like even no matter what scale it is, we're like trying to level ourselves to be, not to say a man's servant, but his better half or whatever
His
you
better
would like
half.
to call it.
Now
So-
the tactics to get there. This is how we kind of spin back to the DANI LEIGH and the baby situation.
Yes.
Who's wrong and who's right?
Yeah, I don't know who she is. I didn't even
Watching
see it.
Initially, I thought
Yeah.
she was totally wrong.
Yeah.
She looked crazy.
Yeah.
She looked wrong.
Basically, he's being calm, and he's like, "Yo, call the people."
We can't hear you. You gotta
I
speak up.
said, he's being calm, and he's like, "Yo, something like, yo, call the people, get her out of here, because she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs." And, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's not saying, we don't know what she said. Or what
Well, his claim was off camera, she was attacking him.
Okay, so there we go. And she got charged for that.
I mean-
so,
But they didn't keep her.
right, well,
She made it to where she needed to go with her child
Yeah,
safely.
I
because
feel
that's
like-
what the boys do.
I feel like realistically,
Not always.
yeah, they wouldn't.
Not on
Nine
that
times
boat.
out of 10, let me tell you something.
Not in the
Nine times out of 10,
Bahamas. Not in Miami.
These-
they don't.
these like
Whoever
some
calls.
police will show up to your door,
Right.
see your chick, and be like, "Oh, she's bad." Yeah. What did he do?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's
Right.
what they
And
normally.
they trying to
That's
bag.
the normal, right?
They trying to
That's
puff up their
Yes.
chest and make
Yes.
it look like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, she's gorgeous, but bro, she
she's
just
crazy.
bit the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing here? You know what I mean? So sometimes the police, they show up and do that. But in that situation where the baby is claiming that she was beating on him, she's staying in his apartment when he wants her to leave. They just had a 3-month-old
Yeah, she's 3
who
months.
I
Beautiful
kind
little
of feel.
baby girl.
I
that
kinda
was in
feel
the
sorry.
middle of
The middle
whether
of
she
it.
this is why she would always look bad is because she's a mother
Right.
and me having a daughter I could and having a baby father there's certain situations you shouldn't put your child in,
Especially in that
you know,
stature.
and him as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like even if she's not your wife, even if she's not your main chick, where's the respect level?
Of your daughter's mother.
So it's something that he has to eventually address with himself because where do you feel like any day that you're going to be justified to treat your baby mother like
And it's
that?
on
I mean, but
She's
how?
a-
And
but
vice
hold on.
versa with
It's
her.
on
So
the
what I'm saying is,
internet
but look,
forever.
look. From what I
In the
saw,
long run.
It's on
from
the
what I
beat
saw,
it.
listen. Listen. From what I saw,
Yep.
from what we saw, you know, and I'm not sure that I saw everything, but from what I saw, she was acting irrational, right? Now I understand. Niggas, you know, he could have been gaslighting her. That's a lot of people's favorite new word.
Definitely.
Right.
You understand?
Absolutely,
He could have gaslighted or whatever, but it's a bad look, right? And what I'm saying is this, like, if the shoe was on the other foot and she was on this video talking about, I don't know why this man is tripping. And he in the background talking about, bitch, I blow your motherfucking head off. Whatever the shit niggas, like the fans would have called the police to that house.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what? You know what?
You understand what I'm saying?
Fact. That's a whole fact.
He was doing a live and she jumped in it.
The fans, like the police would have got phone calls from.
But that
But
was
the
that
night
was
before
that was
they
the
had-
night before he put her on the
Yeah.
live. The night before he had her, like
Yeah.
the camera was turned around
Right,
towards her
to show.
So
Feeding her baby.
that was where it started. That's what ticked it off.
So
That's
so
where
for
it
me,
started.
it's like, all right, you're a successful man. You have something to protect.
And
Not
so does
everybody
she.
has something to protect.
So does
There's some
she,
broke
though.
niggas out here that would have been arguing and saying all types of crazy shit. He's like, I got to think about my career. I just said some shit on stage. These motherfuckers tried to get me out of here. She could say anything right now and make me look crazy. So I'm going to go live to protect what I have. Is he wrong for that?
No,
No,
he's not
I don't think
wrong.
he's wrong at all for
He's
that.
not wrong.
Like,
but if you ask me, why didn't you just leave?
Yeah.
who,
Why
him?
didn't
It's
you
his
just
crib.
leave? So now we're letting our egos play? It's my crib, so I'm not leaving. She got
No.
your baby. Listen,
No, no,
listen.
I feel you. I
Let
would have
me.
left.
I don't want to put what I have, everything that I have built,
Look, I
in jeopardy.
I respect
for
that
this
point.
moment.
Look,
So I'ma leave.
no.
And even if you gotta call the cops.
no.
He told her to leave. She
Sound
started
wrong?
hitting him.
So it's not ego.
no, Math.
So we're not
No,
sitting
no,
here
no,
saying it's
no.
ego.
Hold on,
No,
he
Math,
told her
look.
to leave. She started hitting him.
No,
Then
Math,
what?
look. Math,
It's
look.
ego?
But did you see that? Did she start hitting him, or we going off of speculation?
Nah, Math, listen.
No,
I
she
want
did she confirm it?
She didn't confirm nothing.
I think.
Nah,
I
he,
think.
nah, look,
I
what,
think
what,
her-
he's not saying to get, not saying he should move out, but he could walk out.
could've
You understand
left.
what I'm saying?
And
He
that's
could
what I
be like,
mean.
you
You
want to
could've left
argue,
in that
argue
instant.
with your fucking self and walk
You know
out.
what?
Goodbye.
You understand what I'm saying?
You know
jeopardizing
what?
anything that I built, because I have
Hold
other
on,
children
yeah.
I need to feed
Facts.
and other people I need to take care of. So you staying is what? Your ego. I paid for this.
You
It's
know
my
what?
house.
You know
It's
what?
my house.
Hold on, hold
I
on,
He
hold
paid
on.
raises
for
a
rent.
good point,
I paid
though.
for rent.
Hold
Why
on.
not just leave?
Hold on.
Why not just leave?
She might break his shit up,
I want to
though.
say this.
Can I say?
She might take a
Men
shit on
are
his pillow.
so different.
What if she take a shit on his pillow?
this is
Lord.
this is the thing I
That's
don't.
why she
Hold on,
gotta
hold on.
leave.
Wait,
That's
one
ego.
at a time, please. One at a time. One at a time, Kato.
I got a question for baby daddies. How
Oh.
could you wear $1,000, $2,000, $20,000, $30,000 chain, and you can't pay $2,000, $3,000 to put your baby in your baby mom's in an apartment?
But he did though. I thought that was.
No. So he could have set it up to where I was in a long-term
Whoa.
relationship with a woman. And if I have the financial standings and we can't be in a relationship together, I'm going to make sure my child has a place to live. That's just how I feel like as a person. So I feel like that's what's disappointing to some women, is that some men don't value their children and their
Right, but let me
lineage.
ask-
Wait,
let
to
me
the
say this
but
to
do
you.
you think that that's
Like,
the case
regardless if
in
you're
this
dating.
situation? In this situation,
I feel like she was with him because she wanted to
All right,
for support
let me just ask you this,
in
right?
multiple ways.
Baby, from what it looks like, the baby is really, he's having a good time in the game financially, right? Really
Right.
successful. Like,
Yes.
the bread is coming, right?
Yes.
Back, 'cause
right.
he was, remember,
right,
he
let me
was
put it in the
losing
five-
shit.
Let me ask y'all
five-star
this.
Remember, he was
Let me ask
losing
y'all
stuff.
this. Let me ask y'all this. Are we just assuming that the baby only has one home?
No.
All right. So if we assuming that he has more than one home, then we could she was in this home with him for she was in
She
this
said
home
3
with him for
months,
3
yeah.
months,
She
right?
He said 3
3
months.
months.
He said a week.
All right,
Yeah.
whatever, right?
He said, she
what,
say.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I mean, like, we're not expecting two people that are we really expecting
Yeah.
two people that's beefing with us to give us the whole truth
No.
when they taking shots
Yeah,
at
so
each
it's
other?
That's a
fact.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
but it's safe to assume that he got more than one crib. And if he do, then all right, you can stay at this crib. But I don't really like you. I don't really trust you. I'm gonna be there with you. That's a possibility.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're terrible with money. You understand what I'm saying? You're piss poor morally. You understand what I'm saying? I can't just have you around my good shit like that because people don't appreciate shit, especially when they think they family.
So
you understand what I'm
if you have
saying?
the means to have these multiple cribs and you have that where you feel like I
But he
can't
got
trust
her
you
in
around my
one.
shit, then let me put you up in your own shit. Because she lives in Dominican Republic. His home front is in Charlotte.
Why are we talking like she broke?
Charlotte.
You know how
I'm not.
you know
No,
how
she's not. I
conniving
told you that she
relationships
was.
could be.
I ran down her resume.
So once he asked her to leave,
I agree.
She
She
got
should have
options.
left.
Listen,
She
he
should've
probably
left.
asked her to leave. She probably said, yeah, I'm going to leave in the morning. And he said, no, you got to leave now, 3 a.m., bitter.
Middle
and
of
she
the
said,
night.
"Fuck
And she
that,
was
I'm
like,
staying
nah, I'm
another
going to stay.
week."
I'm going to leave when I want it. That's how it really be. You know, it probably just was
Yeah,
like
shit
a
be-
disrespect
listen.
level.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.